Alright, what's up guys? We're playing some Motorsport Manager today. I think I've got like 10 hours or so, give or take, in this thing. Awesome game, actually. I mean, this is really fun. Now, I have cut out all the logistic bullshit and dealing with drivers and sponsors and engineers and just all the the paperwork and just the logistics. That's kind of tedious. It takes a little while. I mean, I enjoy it, but it's kind of boring for broadcast. So, what we're doing. Hello, phone. What we're doing is going straight to a race. The practice session started out hot and dry, and we had a shitload of rain move in pretty quick. So I think it was like lap 2. We had to come in, and instead of going to inners, we went into wets immediately, and the track was absolutely soaked for about 3/4 of that practice session. So we actually got a shitload of feedback, though, particularly from Raphael. We got the car pretty much set up. It's like great, excellent on both of them. They're really loving the tune that we were able to work out between the engineers and myself. So hopefully we'll be doing all right this go round. And again, this is the Predator Challenge. We're running with the Predator team. For those of you that are not familiar, the Predator team is essentially the lowest tier, lowest ranked, absolute shittiest team in the entire series. And your job is to come on as the manager and turn that game around. And so far, so good. Our first driver we ditched because he was a total dickhead. The other driver we ended up ditching just because she was pretty shitty when it comes to racing. So replaced her with Sophie and replaced him with Raphael. And so far, so good, man. Raphael, this is his 3rd race. We went from placing pretty consistently between like 18th and 16th out of 20 cars. And now, with Raphael on board, his first race, he got P2. So that was the first podium finish for our race team. That was amazing. One hell of a drive. And then the last race, he led a little over 3/4 of that one in P1 and then finished in P4 due to a botched pit stop. So we're still working with mechanics and the pit crew and all that, trying to get them up to snuff. But as it sits, our sponsors are expecting a 9th or above place on this. Hopefully we can land at least 9th or above. I'm going to shoot for podium, if not first place. We do have a couple sponsors available that we're offering almost $1 million if we could land a 2nd place or above, either 1st or 2nd. And I'm not comfortable with that because we really need the money. We're hemorrhaging money with these new drivers and the new mechanics and the engineer and all that mess. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I can't even remember what track this is, but the weather forecast right now, it's nice and cool. It's going to be partly cloudy, looks like, for most of the event. Weather forecast didn't say anything about rain, but you never know. Track grip is low, but it's going to be increasing. Our forecast center is the level 1, so we can only see out like 3 laps, which kind of sucks, but so far I'm pretty decent at figuring out when we need to switch tires and all that stuff. Now what I did do, set these knowledge, we had a shitload, I think level 2 for wet tires, but hopefully won't be running wets today. And we're going to be launching off on soft tires on both of these. And you can tell I had to tweak his tune just a hair. Let's see, she's got 5 laps of fuel, he's got 6 laps of fuel. Now technically she's going to have the fastest lap just because she has less fuel. My reasoning for that is if we bring them both in at the same time, if we give them both same amount of fuel and they come into pit at the same time, you're looking at a 7 to 9 second pit stop. And one of those cars, whoever comes in second, is going to have to wait for the first car to get out of the box before initiating the pit. So we did vote for a rule change for the 2017 season, and that is going to change. We will have unlimited pit crews, so we can bring in both cars at the same time and have them essentially be worked on and all that simultaneously, which is going to be nice. But as it sits, that's my method. We're going to be starting with 6 laps of fuel on him and 5 on her, and we're going to be running the same tires. I'm going to go ahead and save. And right off the bat, we're going to be in full-on attack and overtake mode just to get the hell out and try to get up ahead of the track. And then we're just going to be kind of pacing along with everybody else and going to be trying to time these pit stops and everything appropriately. So pretty much everybody's going to be in full-on attack mode. And let's go ahead and get to racing. I don't even know what we qualified in. I didn't look. I've got some buffs, so I'm thinking probably 1st and 2nd because we're fast. Yep, 1st and 2nd. Raphael has pole, and Sophie has position number 2. So I'm good with P1 and P2. Some of these guys are faster than hell. Alright, everything's looking good. I'm going to stay with Rodriguez on this. Nice start. She's already back to 4th place. Not all that great, but hopefully our tune is going to help us out here. They seem to be pretty happy with the tune. She's already down in 5th. I'm going to leave it in attack mode until everybody starts backing it up a little. And we do have, an extra lap of fuel. It's 3,500ths of a second that we're slower right off the gate. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Car in P2 is set pretty good time, so is P4. Everybody's still on full on attack mode. Track grip still increasing. No rain showing right this second. P2 set the fastest lap. That dude is pretty damn fast. We're just gonna keep running. Full attack right now. We're gonna start backing off, I'm sure, in the next lap or so. Now we do have more fuel, but our tire wear is going to be about on par with everybody else. There we go. They're backing off. So go with medium push. There we go. Get a little bit of a gap going. All right, we're about a second ahead. Or averaging about a second ahead, I should say. 13 laps remaining. I believe we can hold 6 laps of fuel, if I remember right. Right now we are definitely on target for our sponsors' goals. So now I need to watch this guy. I just need my tires to last. That's my thing, but I don't want to end up in second, third, or whatever. I want to hold my lead as long as possible. So it's a fine balance. That's all this game is balance. Finding a balance, and it's an art form. It is not easy. There we go. We're all pretty much on par now. We are pushing and got our engine set to medium. Hell, they'll probably drop back and start conserving here in a minute, I'm sure. Yep, drop back to conserve. So I'm going to come and drop back to neutral for a second. Now, if I bring her into pit now, she needs to come in to stop. I've got 11 laps. I'm going to give her about 5.5 on fuel. Park conditions are looking good. Rear wings kind of, that's my fault. We're still working on that one. That's being researched right now. And it's a spec part, so I can only upgrade it so much. I'm just focused on reliability because I can't do anything performance-wise. Right now, if she stayed on the same tires, yeah, that would be a fast stop, but we can't do that. Track grip is steadily increasing. So, I'm going to switch over to medium tires with her. And we're going to run a balance stop at 8 seconds. That's what we're shooting for. Are you pushing on me? No, you're not pushing on me. Okay. So he is going to be pitting. Pretty much everybody, I'm pretty sure, is going to be pitting on this lap. Alright, so you should see number 2 right here break off. Now this is going to give us a little bit of a lead here. And I'm going to tell him he needs to pit, and track grip's still increasing, so I'm going to go back to mediums. I'm going to get 6 laps of fuel. Park conditions are fine, and I'm going to test my luck here. You got a 68% of this actually working out. So at least if I did my math right there, you got a 68% chance. You have a 32% of something going wrong and, going 9-10 seconds over or so. So if you notice my fuel options, it said current would be like 0.6, I think, or 0.5 laps of fuel, something pretty low. So I'm going to actually tone him back a little bit on strategy just to medium. And I'm going to try to conserve my tires because that's going to slow me down being this low on tires. Everybody's coming back out on mediums, it looks like. So we're all kind of on the same wavelength here. Now she is in 6th place. As long as nobody eats a wall, like happened a few races ago, we should be okay. I've got about an 8-second lead. 7 to 8. Low fuel warning. We've only got one more turn. We'll go ahead and set to overtake and attack. Now they're pitting behind us. We're still in first as it sits. If we don't botch this pit stop, we might actually be okay. And we're good and good. Nice. 4 new tires, and we refueled great. Now we're in P2. I'm down with that. We can work with P2. And let's just push. We're just gonna push and attack and like try to get our spot back. Who is this? Dreyfus. Dreyfus is a good driver, but I think his focus is kind of low. Last couple races, he's ended up eating the wall, so maybe we can push him into making a mistake here. That would be great. Now he is going to have to pit before us anyway, so I'm not too concerned. He is throttled back just a hair. P3's coming up pretty quick. We still got about a 3-second lead. Now homie is definitely going to have to pit before us, so not only is he on softer tires, but it's heating up quite rapidly. The track temps are going way up. So he is going to be chewing through tires on top of burning through fuel, which he's now throttled back. So I have to keep an eye on the guys behind me more than anything else. He is actually pulling away, which is surprising to me. Yep, they're bumping it up a little bit, trying to get around me. I have the feeling on this next lap, Dreyfus is probably going to pit. Don't you get around me, dude. Now he has a faster car, and I think he might be a better driver. I'm not really sure on his stats, but he is on my ass. So we're just going to keep pushing. Balls to the wall. Don't give him the inside, baby. Don't give him the inside. Dreyfus, are you pitting or what are you doing, dude? Alright, next lap he's going to have to pit. He's going to be losing a shitload of speed with his tires being that worn. Now, if we pit now with her... Oh, God. Okay. 6 laps remaining, and we're going to have 6 laps of fuel. And you can see how low... how are our tires? Yep. Yep, okay. So I'm going to pit her, and I'm actually going to drop this down to medium. Actually low and neutral. I know your tires are getting hot, dog. There ain't nothing I can do about it right now. We got to keep this lead. Alright, so he's going into pit. And he had just got us on the inside. Holy shit. Okay, how are we looking on fuel? We're going to have 1 lap remaining after this pit stop, and then, yeah, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait 1 lap. Okay, so we are back in first. We have 6 laps remaining. So at this point, John Stoddy, or however the hell you say that name, that's the guy I'm going to be racing against, more or less. Barely going to have enough fuel. 5 laps remaining. I'm going to give myself 6 laps of fuel. It's going to knock me down 3/500ths of a second. That's perfectly fine. Pit strategy, we're going to go with fast, take our chances. It's going to account for an 8-second stop on the next go around, and she should be coming into the pits. Yep, she's coming in right now. So now I'm trying to conserve my fuel as much as possible because I'm going to need every drop of that. But if he switches to overtake, we're going to have to bump it up. Okay, we're going to have to bump it up. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You guys got to give us a good stop. Shit. Well, there goes first. Completely off the podium right now. Come on, Rodriguez. Come on, baby. He is attacking hard. These guys have backed off just a hair. Damn it. She's already at 13th. I mean, I'm just to keep her from running out of damn fuel. And they're not going to have to pit, so it looks like if we can just hold 5th, I mean, it ain't a great finish, but it's better than what we've been getting, so I'm proud of this guy. Holy shit. Second place. 3 laps remaining. We are both attacking. They're all pitting. Go to neutral on tires. Keep pushing your engine. I don't give a shit about the engine. Everything's looking good. Now I need you to push, Seville. Shit. We are going to be really close on fuel. I should not have burned as much as I did. And I mean, like, we're going to be stupid close on fuel. In fact, if we just pull this up, we can see fuel options. Fuel at pit stop, 107. So yeah, we're going to have about 0.07 laps of fuel. That's cutting it awfully close. Almost 200 miles an hour. They're attacking hard. High and push. We do have excess as it sits. We're not going to be able to catch first place unless he legit screws up, and it looks like he might have a penalty. Sophie ran out of fucking fuel. That's fine. I don't even care. Alright, second place it is, baby. Second place. Not bad. Not bad at all. We just ran out of fucking fuel. We ran out of fuel across the fucking start-finish line. Holy shit. Waiting for 14 cars to finish. We're going to speed this up. Dude, that was a really good race. Even though she ran out of fuel, she finished 18th. I mean... Okay, sorry. She hasn't finished yet. Yeah, I know it sucked, but... Damn, dude. And this dude... Something happened to his car last second. Well, let's see what we got here. Damn, that was a good run. With any luck, scrutineering, they're going to find something wrong with his car and knock him back a couple places, and we'll be able to take first. See, right on par. He's stuck with the same soft tires. We stuck with medium. He did the exact opposite that we did. Huh, it's interesting. Okay. Scrutineering, checking cars. We have nothing to worry about. 'Cause everything is good on our car. I already know that. Well, they didn't find anything wrong with his car, but he did come up 19 places. Not bad. And he had the fastest lap of the race. He earned 42 points. We got 38. She got 4. Second place. Look at that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I'm happy with the podium finish in second, dude. I'd be really happy to win one, but it'll happen. So now we're on the way up just a hair. We're still way the hell down here in championship standings, but I mean, I told them we're going to be hitting, I think it was 10th or 9th place in the championship anyway, so we're right on target. Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, there you go, man. Intense race, and we actually did all right. I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm satisfied with the podium finish. Could have been a little bit better, obviously. First place is, you know, it's one of those, if you ain't first, you're last kind of deals. But hey, podium's podium, dude. We finished the race. I mean, I've had a few where we didn't even fucking finish. Like complete DNFs with both drivers for whatever reason, or finishing dead last, or like right around last. So not bad at all, dude. Not bad at all. $500,000. That's after expenses. I'm good with it. Flow through here real quick. So she got the championship. Not bad. Well, that's pretty much it. I will show you our car though. Painted this thing up, well, a couple months ago, I believe. It was like red and white. That was our team colors, but I swapped that up a little bit. And looks like we're missing some sponsors now. We finally ran out of sponsors, yeah. 2, 4, and 6. So we're going to be needing some new sponsors, but so far so good. So anyway, that's it, man. Check this game out. Motorsport Manager. Really good shit. You can find it on Steam. Later.